Hello and welcome to the Lesson 18 case study for 7411 Administering Windows Server 2012 R2. This case study goes into password policies. Bill, the network administrator, wants to re-examine the password policies he set forth for users on his network. And some of the policies that you have to be familiar with in Windows Server 2012 is that you can set the desired length and type and format of passwords. Passwords shouldn't be too long, they shouldn't be too short, and they should contain special characters and capitalization where needed. A good way to create a password is by kind of thinking of an acronym. Think of a song, think of the first line of a song, and take each first letter of each word of that first line of the song and create the password from that. So, for example, if it's London Bridge is falling down, I know that's a very old song, a very simplistic song, but it still can make a very viable password. London Bridge is falling down. You can sing the first two lines of the first verse of that song. London, L, B, bridge. I is F falling, D down. So L, B, I, F, D. Think of that as the first 5 characters of a password and just continue on in that manner. And you may want to have each second letter capitalized. And this will help you remember the password. Another policy that you should think of is when you're implementing a password policy on a network is thinking how many incorrect login attempts will lock the user out of the server. So that's something to think about too, because hackers will try to put in as many passwords as possible to try to get into an account, and you want to lock them out sooner rather than later. However, every user will forget or will mistype a password every now and then, so you shouldn't have too strict of a policy, which could affect legitimate users. And lastly, you also have to think about how often you're going to require users to change the password. Sometimes you have network administrators who require users to change passwords every month, every 90 days, every couple of months. So you have to think about what policy is best for you and your organization.